Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders. Thank you for tuning in and welcome to my 2263rd edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar Carboni. Traders, we got a couple of things to talk about. Pretty exciting week it looks like building in these markets. Remember the inherent risk in trading. Stocks, ETFs, options, futures, you name it, there's inherent risk. Put your stops in first. Never trade without them. Know that you can be slaughtered financially doing this if you get it wrong. So put your stops in. All right, so on the board for trading on May 19th, 2021, which is Wednesday. So for Tuesday night through Wednesday, remember these videos are basically geared for the very next day's trading. I do a video on a Tuesday night. It's geared for trading Wednesday. We do a video on Wednesday night. It's geared for trading Thursday. So opinions get to change. Omni, thank you, as one Monday and Tuesday. We're going to try to do it again on Wednesday. And what is on the board for Wednesday? Boom! The NASDAQ repeatedly rejected at the OTAPMA level, Omni Trading Academy's proprietary moving average. The NASDAQ seems to be going like this. Boom, rejected. Boom, rejected. Boom, rejected. Boom, rejected. A lot of rejections at the Omni average. And I've got a red Omni for trading indices, all of them, on Wednesday. So we will be taking the sell the rallies approach, NASDAQ, Russell, S&P, for trading on, Monday, for trading on Wednesday. The exciting thing on the board is Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. And we've got a red Omni, and we've got recommendations on the site tonight to get short for the downside. And I'm crying because you guys know all along, right? But that's okay because my plan all along has been to buy more. So traders, if you recall, I put out targets in the beginning, well, a while back. I said we're going to 80,200 or, which we're not going to root for because we're all long, 33,000. Now these two numbers, which I showed to you and showed you the charts, why 80,200 or 33,000. Then I put both of those numbers on the board. Now I'm not in control of which way the damn thing's going to go. It went to 64,000 right on the way to 80, but it didn't quite go. It's now reversing. Short-sided is for the crypto, at least the crypto called Bitcoin. Now for me, I'm going to buy more if it hits 40 or lower. I'm going to buy more at 37. I'm going to buy more at 33. Because the damn target's been on my board for how long now? You know I'm buying when it gets there. And I don't plan on trading Bitcoin, as you guys know, since I started with Bitcoin. That's the one I want to buy and hold on to. I don't want to trade Bitcoin. I want to build a position. Here's why. You've got a lot of cryptos out there, but Bitcoin is the first one, right? It's the grandpa. It's the one that changed everything, and it's finite. There's 21 million Bitcoins ever to be mined, and then that's it. What makes that different from the other cryptos? Here's what it is. Let's call Bitcoin an artist, a painter. Well, you know, when a painter's alive and he keeps painting, you know he's going to keep painting. His art's worth something, but it's never worth what it's worth once he dies, right? Once the artist passes away and he can no longer print anything else or paint anything else, it skyrockets in value. Well, I think that's Bitcoin compared to the other cryptocurrencies for that reason. Once the artist dies at 21 million, if you didn't own them, you missed it. There are no more. So that's why I think Bitcoin will endure, because it's one of those that wealthy people are going to want hanging on their wall. Yeah, I got Bitcoin. Store of wealth. I don't think it'll ever be used as the world's currency. Store of wealth, I think Bitcoin's the one. It is finite. In any event, it's going down for trading on Wednesday, and we are going to go short Bitcoin futures, choose micro or the regular size one. Omni expects the same outcome for either of the two, but we are going to trade Bitcoin futures from the short side seller of big rallies for trading on Wednesday. So, traders, very exciting. I've got one open OmniCamp seat. OmniCamp is June, but it's 3 weeks away. I've got an Omni camper on the fence, and I told him as of today, I know he's probably still going to come out, but I'm going to offer that seat to one of you. The first one of you to contact me, 702-629-4755. Come to livewithoscar.com, click the OmniCamp banner, fill out an OmniCamp application, and or go to OmniBootCamp.com. 3 ways to get me. Fill out an OmniCamp application immediately. If you want that seat, it'll go in your hands because time's ticking. And the guy that I really like who fits the bill is sort of on the seat He's sort of on the fence, I should say. He's not quite here. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. You want that seat? Call me, 702-629-4755. Traders, if you don't know how well Omni's done, we put out month-end totals every month. Omni has cranked out winning totals month after month, and I will offer them to you if you need to see them. But remember, call me about that seat. Time is ticking. Arrangements have to be made. And if you don't mind, indulge me and see what some of the recent Omni campers had to say about their trip out to Vegas. After that, we'll look at some charts.
My bank accounts have gotten better by thousands, whereas where I was trading before, I was flat to down.
I expected the course to be a lot harder, but it was not. It was very simple. All you have to do is follow the plan.
Traders, before we go any further, remember, say this to yourselves, especially tomorrow if the NASDAQ starts to crack. Say this to yourselves over and over again, and you know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Now say that when you put your stops in tomorrow. And here is your NASDAQ chart. You can see we have had rejection after rejection after rejection after rejection after rejection at the Omni average. And now the Omni has flipped to red. So yes, we're going to have to sell rallies in that NASDAQ, right? Based on what I'm seeing in my Omni call for the downside and stopping at the OTAPMA average so many times, I think I'm going for the short side for trading on Wednesday. And then we've got Bitcoin. You see, Bitcoin fell out of this wonderful channel that it's been in, and it broke down through a serious average, which we didn't want to see it break down through, and down it starts to head towards the Omni target of ultimately 33,000. But on the way down, you got a couple of stops. Probably you'll see these on Wednesday. 37.5 to 37.150. I think that's the first spot where you'll have some trouble on the way down. And then maybe around the 34,500 area. But ultimately, we're expecting somewhere near 33,000 in Bitcoin. If this drop continues, we will look to be selling rallies in Bitcoin for trading on Wednesday. And then we had a special request from Reza Vafiai, and he attends Pepperdine University in Malibu, California. He said, Oscar, how is AMC? And because, thank you, the mask mandate is gone, COVID's going away, I thought I would share. AMC, movie theaters, entertainment, rock and roll, everybody go back to the movies. When you look at this chart, nice channel moving up, above a nice average, an Oscarism known as the F flag, which generally tells you can stick around and go like this for some time. And I say you can buy the dips in AMC, especially the fundamental behind it, meaning everybody's going out now and they're going to go back to the movies and do all that great stuff. They should feel some of that entertainment, right? So that should help fundamentally, and technically that chart does not look bad at all. So Reza, I hope that helps you. I hope you're doing great, Pepperdine. Please join me at livewithoscar.com in my free trading room. I'll see you there.